Huge, mad, mega, mental, massive spoilers for this movie review. Plus, I'll be playing the games as I'm talking about it, so I'm not using video footage of the movie. 9 times out of 10 it gets copyright claimed, so they can fuck off. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion weeps tonight. For he's just watched Coming to America, or Coming to America 2, if you rather have it. I'd rather just put it in the bin and forget that it ever fucking existed. I've been seeing reviews like, this film's good. No, it's no. This film's funny. No, it's no. Do you know why it's no funny? Because see, when it's trying to be funny, it relies on gags from the previous movie. Even going so far as to show clips of the previous movie, like, we're just going to remind you, you could be watching something 100 times better than this pish. Even when I first heard about this movie, I groaned. It was like, oh god, really? A collective, more pointless sequels, And I was like, yeah, well, okay, fair enough. Sometimes they've been quite good. Like the Jay and Silent Bob reboot wasn't great, but it was alright. You know, I can live with it. Had a few good laughs. Didn't rely too much on the previous films, but other than the characters, where you have to have something from the previous to move into the sequel, right? But to really just get the story of the first movie and completely reverse it is like, well, no. It's like Akeem goes to America to find himself a bride because he doesn't like arranged marriages. Cool. Finds it, finds her, comes back, blah blah blah, all's good and right with the world. Should have left it there 30 years ago. Left it right in there. Then when you come to the present, Akeem's still a prince because his dad's still alive, even though later on in the movie his wife's like, you said you were going to change everything when we came back. He's like, bitch, I haven't been the king for more than 5 minutes. Why don't you fucking sit your ass down and pipe the fuck down, bitch? See these fucking plot points. So in this one, it's Akeem going to find his long lost son that he had a one night stand with this woman 30 years ago, and it's that woman that was in the remake of Ghostbusters. Fuck knows what her name is. Patty Jenkins, we'll call her, right? And she hasn't changed in 30 years for some reason. Although I do like the de-aging process they put on both of them when they had the flashback to the club. Had a flashback to a funny scene in a better film, and they do that a couple of times. It's like, doing? Don't put actual clips from the movie you're the sequel to, like, unless it's a flashback and you just need like a quick reminder or something. But this is like a few clips, and it's like, then you get this sequence that's basically in the first movie that they've redone, and they did it fairly well, I think. But all the funny bits are just bits that have come from the previous film, and they're not as funny because you've already heard them. Once you hear jokes once, yeah, that's kind of tapped out in it. It's like, how many more times can I really put up with this crap? And they even go, so, I can't even get my thoughts in order here, people. There's a bit in the film where the what's his name, Prince, fuckface, I don't care. It's another thing, you don't have the connection. He's not a charismatic bloke the way Eddie Murphy is. And he's the main focus. And it's like, what? Also, the cultural juxtaposition of the African going to America is funnier because you see how different they are to black Americans, and that's funny. But see, when it's like one guy going for Queens to a fake African country, it's not funny at all. I don't know, it just didn't ring with me. Wesley Snipes is in the film, so that's cool. Morgan Freeman's got a wee bit part, so that's cool. And there's a wee bit of feminism in here, and there's a woman or this and woman or that. You know, women can't own their own business in Zamunda. And you're like, Zamunda's not even a real place. Now, I know things like that do go on in the world, and it's good to highlight it, but does it need to be highlighted in absolutely everything? Political satire. It's not so much satire anymore, it's now propaganda. They're not making a joke out of it, they're just going, this is bad. You're like, well, we know it's bad. I came here for laughs, not to be depressed. I don't need it rammed up my arse every few fucking seconds. People, get a grip of yourself, what you doing? And do you know what the shit cherry in this is for me? The fact that a character mentions Wakanda and I'm like, oh my god, I joked about that with somebody in work. Didn't think it would actually fucking happen. But it did. Oh, Wakanda, wherever you from, motherfucker? You're like, oh, Jesus! Really? And you think that's funny? And remember the woman that he got to jump on one foot and bark like a dog? We're led to believe she spent the last 30 years doing that. Come on, fuck. Really? Oh, and there's also this it's so toy. It's so dreadful. Even Eddie Murphy's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Retire, you silly old fool. You've not made any... What was the last movie you saw Eddie Murphy in that was good? Aye, good luck thinking about it. Something that wasn't from the fucking 90s or 80s, you're fucking hard pressed. Oh, and they've got fucking McDowell's is back in it. That was quite funny, I liked that. Like, the McFlurry and the McFlurry, and it's like... We put our toppings on the bottom. I thought, oh, it's no toppings then, is it? It's bottomings, it's... What do you call them? Underlings? Underings? Fuck knows. It's stupid. But I got a sort of wry chuckle at it. Don't know why, right enough that I can't think about it. Look, we got this new burger, it's all made of grass. It's not a burger then, is it? It's just grass. I look at, you mean you couldn't have had corn? It's made out of mushrooms. Fuck off with your fucking pish. It's pish, the movie's pish. It's nice to see some of the, well, quite a lot of the old cast return. But the pervert fucking... The pervert Reverend Brown. Yes! I praise the Lord! Love that character. Fucking love it. And it's like, oh, it's just a sexist that runs a crack house now. You're like, yeah, we knew he was a fucking sexist from the first movie. He was a pervert. We knew all this. You don't need to then make a sequel and then say, see him from the first movie. Pervert, sexist. You're like, I know, that's no funny. That's just you being a wank. So, aye, this was another long line of tosh. And when they say, oh, what's the worst thing to come out of Hollywood these days? Sequels that nobody asked for and remakes. I thought you're ripping your own movie in this movie. You broke the fourth wall. You actually shit in the fourth wall. Let's be honest with you. Done with these endless, boring, pointless sequels that add fuck all to the narrative. They add nothing to the comedy. In fact, they start to take away from the overall feel of the first movie because you're like, now this needs to exist and I need to acknowledge its existence. I don't want to acknowledge this film's existence. Why? Because it's crap. Cynical cash grab. Let's make something that's there. I mean, good night. I've had enough of this shit.